Hey, what's up, guys? It's Taylor here. Today, I'm going to be doing a real talk. And what I mean by real talk is I'm just going to be talking. Whatever comes out of my mouth comes out. I don't have any notes or anything today. But yeah, I'm excited to just, have a little heart to heart with you guys because I love doing that type of thing. So, I've been feeling inspired today, even though I have a headache. I've been feeling pretty good, though, mentally, besides the headache. And so, I just want to talk to you guys today about tips to being a happier person overall. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so tips to being a happier person overall. Okay, I'm gonna start with getting rid of things from the past that don't make you feel good. Cause today I was in the dining hall and I started going through my texts, just kind of deleting stuff, swiping over, eliminating stuff that I don't need anymore because it's either taking up storage or taking up mental storage. You know how sometimes we like to keep stuff because we're like, oh, that picture of, me and my ex is so cute. Like, I want to relive that memory. Well, that sounds good in theory, but does it really work like that? Not really. Because I found a text from a boy that I used to talk to, and that pained me. It hurt. I was looking and I was like, wow, like, why did that end so poorly? Like, why did I mess that up? Well, okay, I didn't mess it up. But why did that not work out? I need to stop saying that to myself. I did not mess that up. But I was just going through it and I finally I was going through, I was reading it and I was like, stop, your heart hurts. Like, don't do this to yourself. Why am I intentionally causing myself pain? Because sometimes we like to do that. I don't really know why. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to swipe over and I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that because I don't need it. It's just like emotionally taxing. So as much as sometimes you think you want to keep, remnants of the past because you want to relive those memories, usually you're causing more hurt to yourself than you are happiness, So if you want to be a happier person overall, you have to realize that sometimes people are experiences and they're not intended to, follow you throughout your journey in life. So that's one thing I can tell you, delete stuff if you feel like it's emotionally taxing. If it's not making you better, if it's not making you happier, why are you holding on to that pain? Why are you holding on to that hurt? So yeah, that's, my number one tip. That's my first tip. So let's move on to the second. The second is you have to learn to owe yourself when that owing is due. So yesterday I was at the T-Mobile store and the guys who worked there were so nice. I was just chatting with them, just kind of making conversation. And then I said to the one guy, because he was fixing my screen, and my screen is a picture of myself, and I only recently changed it from Kobe Bryant, shooting a basket, to myself. And I said to him, I don't know what made me say this, but I guess general shame, general embarrassment. I was like, hey, I just want to tell you, I'm not conceited. I'm on a self-love journey. And the funny thing, he was like, oh, yeah, right. And, this dude was funny. He meant no harm. But then I thought to myself, I don't owe anyone anything. Nah, this dude was super cool. He was awesome. Shout out to you at the T-Mobile store. You guys are great. But, I just thought to myself afterwards, I was like, I do that far too much. I apologize for things I don't need to. You know what? I can be my background photo. I can be my background photo. I can, show everyone my background photo, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just think that we apologize far too frequently for things that we don't need to apologize for. If you want to be your background photo on your laptop, your phone, if you want to have a poster of yourself on the wall, no one does, you don't owe anyone an explanation. That brings me to another thing. Sometimes you don't owe people an explanation. You can do things because you want to do them. You really don't owe anyone an explanation for why you did what you did. Unless it directly affects them, you don't owe them anything, Unless you did hurt them, because of course we do have to recognize when we truly do hurt people and when our actions, have consequences, when we actually affect others in a negative way. But you don't actually owe anyone an explanation unless you directly hurt them. So if you want to be your background photo on your laptop or whatever, be your background photo. But yeah, no harm to them. They were wonderful. They were really funny. We were just bantering. But yeah, so, all right, moving on. What's the next one? It was just in my head. Sorry, sometimes I have these things in my head. Oh, here's another really important thing about becoming a happier person overall. You have to realize you're gonna make mistakes. I realized yesterday, after being called out for it, of course, that I made a mistake, and it pained me to realize that something I did, even though it was indirectly, hurt someone else. And I've been thinking about it all day. I couldn't fall asleep because I was thinking about it. We have to realize that there's a fine line between, punishing ourselves. I actually someone else in a video I was watching earlier inspired me to say these words, but we have to realize there's a fine line between recognizing our mistakes and shaming ourselves for them. Am I ashamed that I made a mistake? Yes, but is that shame gonna hurt? Like, is it gonna help me moving forward? Is it gonna help me to move on? Is it gonna help me to become a better person? I don't think so. I don't think shame really helps anybody. Actually, it doesn't. Even the person that you hurt. So why be ashamed when you could just kind of take what you learned and grow yourself more, and change how you do things moving forward. What happened was I realized that I wasn't communicating effectively with someone who needed me, someone that really needed me to be there for them, and I was going through my own problems, but still, like, that's not an excuse. Like, I should have been there for them, and I sincerely apologize for that. And as much as I don't want to punish myself for it, I do realize that I made a mistake, and I need to learn more. I need to learn better moving on. I need to realize that communication's an important thing, especially when people are going through mental health crises. If you're really their friend, like, you'll be there for them. Even if you're going through your own problems, like, you'll be there for them. And that's not to say, though, I don't want anyone to think, like, if you are going through a mental health problem, first off, I'm always here for you. You have people that love you. You have so many resources, and I would love to connect you with them, because mental health is so important. So if you are going through a mental health crisis yourself and someone else needs you, just make it known to them, though. Just make it known, like, I'm going through my own stuff right now, and I would love to help you, and I love you so much, but right now, like, I can help you get connected to this, but emotionally I don't have the energy to help you, because I really need to spend that energy on myself right now. But at the same time, I wish I would have done that rather than just not really respond. And so basically what I'm going back to, sorry, I'm getting way too deep into this personal mistake and personal error, but I just want to say, acknowledge when you make mistakes, but don't punish yourself for them, because that's not going to help you or the person that you hurt. If we can just acknowledge our mistakes and then grow from them, you're going to feel so much more confident, so much happier. You're going to feel like, you're going to just be so much happier and feel like such a better person if you acknowledge when you make mistakes, acknowledge when there might be something wrong that you need to fix, but just move on and become better from that, because life is all about growth is so important. So that's just a small video for you guys today. Just wanted to talk about some things that have been on my mind, how to become a happier person. But if you guys like videos like this, I would love to make more videos for you guys. I really enjoy it, and like I always say, it helps me too, just talking to you guys and kind of talking about these things going on inside of my head. So if you guys ever need anything, please let me know. Love you guys. Also, let me not do that. I was going to apologize for how I look, because I'm not wearing makeup. I don't really look that amazing. But I have to realize I don't need to apologize for everything. And that goes for you guys too. No one deserves your apology unless, of course, you directly hurt them. You don't need to owe anyone an explanation. Let me stop rambling, but thank you guys for watching this. Love you so much. And yeah, if you need anything, please let me know, okay? Good night, guys.